Okay guys, so I got a nice little video for you. It's on a smash pass. Now, if you go look up smash pass, you're gonna see something different on the internet. I remember seeing it before, smash pass. Oh, I gotta check this out. And I didn't think it looked that smashy. So I have my own version of the smash pass. I'm gonna show you guys. So I have Calvin here. This, I tend to use a fair amount. Now, if you find that you get your posture broken a lot, which I do, unfortunately, it can be quite frustrating. And what happens for me is guys sometimes like to go for this overhook and they'll grab the lapel. Now this is an immediate, this is a huge threat with the gi on. Without the gi, not so bad. Okay. With the gi, I'm really worried about a choke. Calvin's gonna try and get to his side. I'm gonna put a choke on, and there he's got his choke, right? So the most important thing with this is I don't let his hip come out. If he has no gi, we'll say no gi. He's still gonna get his hip out and he's gonna start looking for omoplatas or arm bars. Okay, so again, the key thing here is he cannot get his hip out, and that is the absolute fight. That is the battle. If he gets his hip out, man, you're probably gonna be screwed. So you gotta really watch out for this. So he has the underhook or overhook, and he's got the lapel because this is the tighter grip. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring my outside knee in and I bring my elbow tight. So my elbow's tight to my knee. So if you're training this, the best thing to do is Calvin's gonna try and get out, and I'm just gonna keep that elbow in tight. Okay? Meanwhile, this elbow is locking onto his hip as well. Everything's pulling tight. I wanna isolate his hip movement, so that's super important. So Calvin's gonna try and wiggle out. Good, I'm not gonna let it happen. And when I'm ready, I'm gonna slide my head up to my hand. My head comes up, and really important, now my elbow comes around. I lift my hips up and I start to walk around Calvin, and now I drop my left hip into Calvin. Wiggle, and I wiggle, and I wiggle, and I wiggle, and then I'm gonna hop out. Okay? Sometimes it's a back step out, sometimes it's just a little slide out. So, but there's a couple things to watch out. So we'll go on this angle now so you can see Calvin's managed to get an overhook and he has my lapel. Super danger. Block his hip, block that side, block this side, head down. He tries to escape. Good, I lock him in. When I'm ready, head comes up, okay, elbow comes in, I bring my hip around and I push on his head a little bit. Now I have to wiggle with my hip, and sometimes this time I'll slide up this way and switch my base. What I have to be careful of is sometimes you get some flexible guys, right? Every club's got them. So I'm here. If I get too high up, Calvin will reverse me to mount. So you really gotta watch with those flexible guys, and I'll show you where that point is. There's gonna be a little tipping point, and if his leg is above my belt or above my hip, that's where I'm gonna flip over and he'll go to mount. Okay? So he'll just be able to ride me if he stays with it. If it's below my hip, that's where his leg comes down. Here I'm good, still good. Now I'm gonna drop my hip back a little bit and wiggle. And up. If you need a little extra boost, Calvin's on this side. Show you one last little cool part. If you get this hand up and you don't feel like you're getting quite enough, hand on his head. You can slip right out of his guard. Okay, so it's a smash pass with the Rashi-Do. So if you see it labeled, this is what we're talking about. And it is very squishy, so be mindful of your partner. This can be a little stressful on a newer person's back, right? So maybe not do it to the lower white belts. 3-stripe white belts and up should be fine. Just again, be careful of it and watch out for those flexible guys that are gonna roll you over. So you're gonna play with that position a little bit. When you feel that leg slide down your hip, then you should be good to go. Okay? Have fun, guys.